It has now been 15 days since my last video, which I'm not very proud of. Although it's not completely my fault. It wasn't a lack of energy or like inspiration to do so. It's just because I've been so goddamn busy the past few weeks. I had all the had all the grad parties for after graduation. There was a lot of them. Went to like 7. So there was one today that I was invited to that I'm just like I'm not going to because I'm just done. I need sit down. I need like to have a break this weekend. Um, but yeah, that then I got back from my boys' trip 2 days ago. Yesterday was a very I just like relaxed and I was thinking about making the video, but I was just like I just wanted to lay down and do nothing. But so yeah, I had the boys trip from the 8th to the 11th, and that went really well. Had a good time. Airbnb we rented though was very uh bad. Not bad. I gave it like 3 out of 5 stars. It was in a good location because we went to a boardwalk. It was right on the boardwalk. Well, not right on the boardwalk. It was a bit. It was literally like the boardwalk has a bunch of buildings and stuff with like shops. Our apartment was a apartment building above one of the shops. It was just you had to go around the building in the back alleyway to get into it, and that was kind of a little sketchy, it being in an alleyway. And when we showed up, the owner of the Airbnb told us that he was going to meet us there, but then told us last second, oh, it's actually going to be the manager of the house. So we had no idea what the guy looked like, who it was, never spoke to him before. Then he showed up and he made us pay for parking. Had to pay $100 out of pocket for the to park there, which sucked. But I mean, it wasn't the worst. There was a parking lot across the street that would have been $60, but the only catch was I wasn't going to be able to move my car out, and we needed at least one car, to go grocery shopping and get some things. Like we needed sheets and stuff. But other than that, pretty good trip. There was the good things definitely outweighed the bad. Like there was just a lot of tension. Not tension's not the right word, but between me and this one friend, there was a lot of like bickering, and obviously I'm biased because it's me, but he was starting most of the shit. It was just over really stupid shit, like fucking. Oh, I don't even know. There's so much fucking bickering that happened. Like when we were fucking packing, I was like, he had some of my stuff in his truck, and I was like, oh, um, let's see if we can put it in my car. We'll wait until after we're done packing, and we'll see if there's enough room. And he was like, there's not going to be enough room. And I was like, yeah, probably, but might as well wait and see because it's like literally we take one look at it and then we're like, oh, can't fit any more stuff, just leave it. But if there's like, oh, I can fit some of the stuff in here, then let's just do that. Then literally just fucking kept on fighting me. I was like, oh, no, it's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? It's not gonna fit. It's like I'm not saying that it's gonna fit. I'm just saying we might as well wait because it doesn't hurt. A lot of shit like that. Like you fucking, my mom prepared a bunch of food for us to bring and put it in those like those tin trays that at like parties and stuff they'll have like floating over the heater, like the little fire thing heats it up. My mom packed a bunch of food in those, and I was like, I got all the food out before I was gonna go before I was gonna go food shopping and get some like sheets and pillows and stuff. I brought all the food out. I was like, hey everybody, here's the food. Make yourself a plate. Put it in the microwave. I'm about to leave. Before I'm about to leave, the friend's like, well, because the oven was broken, so we couldn't put anything in the oven, and even so, we shouldn't have, because then we would have eaten all the food, and the food that if we didn't eat, we'd have to throw away rather than just putting it back in the fridge. The friend's like, why don't we just put it on the stove? I was like, that's a bad idea. It's a lot easier to just everyone make a plate, put it in the microwave. And so I left. He did it anyways. He put it on the stove, even though everyone was like, Josh said not to. Did it and burned the fucking food doing it, and all of the the metals and the fucking chemicals from the tin tray, the heat brought all the chemicals and shit into the food. So house smelled like shit, smelled like chemicals and smoke, and the food tasted like chemicals and smoke. It was awful. So just threw all that food away. Not all of it. There was a few dishes that they didn't put on because of lack of room, but all that food got thrown out the next day. So yeah, that was pretty annoying. It's like all you had to do was listen to me there, and wouldn't have had to waste not an entire tray because people still ate it, but yeah, almost like half a tray got wasted of macaroni and cheese. The other half was eaten and full of chemicals, so not good, but it's whatever. Other than that, though, everything else was fine. But yeah, pretty good trip. We had a great time. A lot of stupid shit happened. Like I was out in the ocean fighting the waves. I was like fucking boom, 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 uppercut, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then my favorite move was I would fucking run up to a wave as a wave was coming. I'd run up to it as fast as I can, and I'd go drop kick, jump up, boom, kick the fucking wave. Oh my god. I don't know if you're able to tell, but like hear it in the video, but my voice is shot. I was doing so much screaming. There was amusement park and water park on the fucking boardwalk. Amusement parks and water parks on the boardwalk, and we were doing those. We're fucking like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my, oh my fucking god. We were screaming and stuff, and my throat's fucked. But yeah, no. Well, I shaved my beard. The first video I had it growing out. I shaved it because I felt so fucking old during the trip. I don't know why it hit me then, but it just did. Maybe just because like the sun is making my skin look more wrinkly, and like I've noticed my bags have gotten a little bit bigger and my eyes have more wrinkles like when I smile and stuff. I noticed that on the trip, and I just like, fuck, I look like I'm 30. I mean, I don't look as old now. I look definitely younger without the beard, but with the beard, I feel like I'm fucking. I feel like I look like I'm 25 or older, and I think other people feel that way too. Cause I had some like interactions where like on the boardwalk, people were offering me like fucking like they were like I order food. Oh, you want a drink with that? It's like alcohol, obviously, and like this fucking guy running a weed shop was like, oh, you want to try it? Like, go in and buy some weed. I was like, no, I'm underage. And then the guy was like, I mean, you look it. So, just like shit like that made me feel old. There was this also interaction where there was like sitting with a bunch of friends. There's like a group of girls. I came over afterwards. They like went up, talked to them, and then went back. I sat down with them. They weren't talking to them anymore. I didn't even know about it. Then I got up and then like screamed over. They were like, are you gay? And I was like, ignored them. Because I had no idea that my friends even interacted with them. They didn't say anything because they didn't even want to talk to them. Then they scream it again. Are you gay? And I look over. They're looking directly at me. So I think they're looking at me, and I'm like, okay, no, I'm not gay. And then they just start. They're like, why are you trying to talk to us, you pedophile? And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And I sit down. I'm talking about my friends are fucking laughing their asses off. It's like, dude, I'm only like 17. They probably thought I was fucking 25 years old. Oh my god. Just fucking embarrassing, kinda. It's like, wow. It makes me think if there was like any girls who were my age, who thought I was cute, but like didn't say anything because they thought I was fucking like 25. That would suck. That would suck if like missed opportunities with that. I mean, granted, that's my fault as well for not going up and talking to girls. But like, how the fuck am I supposed to do that now after fucking ones that I wasn't even trying to talk to just fucking screamed at me that I'm a pedophile for answering am I gay? Like, shit's terrifying. Oh, but yeah, no. That's why I haven't been making any videos. I didn't want. I was thinking of making a video when I was out at the Airbnb with my friends, but I was like, I don't know. I don't want to record it and then like they all know about the channel and then they ask about it and they're like, oh, you're doing this now. Just because it's like I like that no one really knows about it. It's nice, less pressure. Because like back when I was younger, and I had a fucking really shitty YouTube channel, I had like a hard time posting on it sometimes because I was like, oh, all my friends are gonna see this, and if it's like really really fucking bad, they're gonna make fun of me. Shit like that. I don't know. It takes like a little bit of stress off of it. But I'm gonna get into the swing of things. Start trying to post more on it, just because I want to keep track. I don't want to stop doing this because I really enjoyed making the first video, and I'm definitely enjoying making this. I like talking, so I'm enjoying just talking. Blah, brain fart. Goddamn. I'm enjoying just talking to the camera. Like it's kind of like I'm just talking to myself. I guess like it's a lot easier to get what I'm thinking about out. You know what I mean? Like what I have on my mind. Because like before I even start the video, I'm like, oh, I guess I'm gonna talk about the trip I just went on. But then I talk about that. I talk about then I'm like, I talk about everything that went on during it, and all the fucking grad parties that I went to. That was tiring. But yeah, I feel a lot better after it. Going in like going into the before the trip, before all this stuff, before graduation, I like mentally I did not feel very good. Like I wasn't bad. I wasn't like super depressed or anything, but I definitely like I was like I had like this melancholic. Is that how it's pronounced? It's like a state of melancholy. I was just like I wasn't happy, but I wasn't necessarily sad either. I just felt like I don't know, like meh. But now after doing all this stuff and having all these experiences, I definitely feel better. I still have like those moments, but I feel a lot better now. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm talking about anymore. Maybe I should with these videos get like more of a direction of what I'm talking about, like come up with like an idea beforehand. Not necessarily like a script or anything, but just like a list of shit I want to talk about just so it's not like me rambling and then fucking saying random bullshit, you know. But yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll just end the video here. I think I'm gonna do. I don't really know what else to talk about. That's pretty much all my life has been the past 2 weeks since the first post. Is just grad parties and fucking the boys trip. Oh, I leave for Florida. That's something I could talk about. I leave for Florida in 4 days. No, 5 days. 5 days if you count today. So I'm home for 5 days and then I'm fucking gone again, which is cool. You know, it's nice to have like stuff constantly going on, but it's still like a little like annoying to be away from home so much. But it's whatever, you know, because I'm having really cool experiences off of it, you know. Like it's not like I'm fucking away from home doing bullshit, wasting my time. I'm away from home making the most out of things, you know. It's just that I'm not like a super energetic person and like sometimes like after doing all this shit, I just need to be home. Like I just need to lay down in my bed and you know, just watch TV. But yeah, it's definitely a balance that I'm figuring out. I I spent a lot of my senior year figuring out that balance, and I think now I'm starting to get into a good area with it. Where like, because before I'd be getting home at like 9 o'clock, and I'd be have to go to bed in an hour, and I couldn't really enjoy myself. I'd be sleeping like fucking. I get home at 9, eat, shower, and then have to go to bed. Now it's like do all this shit and get home when I want, but then still, because like before I had to go to bed early because I had school the next morning. Now I can do all this shit, get home, but then still do whatever I want for a little bit and then go to sleep when I'm ready. It's like a less forced schedule, and I'm really enjoying that right now. This video was kind of a bunch of random shit. Like I feel a little bit weird about that. I think I should get like more of a straight direction, better direction with these videos, not just me turn on the camera and talk about shit. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Bye-bye.